Good morning everyone. My name is Charmi and today with my friends we will be touching base on the most common question that we have. Which question form should I use for different learning situations? Before we dive into our topic, I would like to share an overview on how we compile this presentation with reference to our inquiry cycle. For tuning in, we first spoke to each other and chalked out a plan to move ahead with Bloom's taxonomy as our center focus. We then split the taxonomy amongst ourselves to find out more. During sorting out, we gathered all the information and started compartmentalizing the most relevant ones. We went further in the direction of questioning and learned more about the types of questions and how they are important in getting specific answers. We compiled all our information on this presentation and then had a call again with each other where we started making conclusions with real-life classroom examples that we could link. We will start taking actions by implementing these questions forms in our classrooms for better output. Now without further delay, I would like to ask my friend Ms. Prachi to start with our presentation.
Good morning everyone. As we all are aware of what a question is, but do we know asking a question can be a tricky job? When we ask a question, we already know what the answer is. Why is a question important? Let's find out about it. It is important to know the various types of questions we can ask in order to get the desired answer. So let's start this session and learn more about questions. The most common types of questioning are open and close-ended questions. Open-ended questions are used to promote discussion and student interactions, whereas close-ended questions can be answered with a yes or a no, or they have limited set of possible answers. Managerial questions are used to lead students into the next exercise. They deal with running the lesson smoothly and are procedural. Leading questions are questions designed to lead a person to a specific answer. More often, this question contains information for which we want an answer. Rhetorical questions are questions someone asks without expecting an answer and to create a dramatic effect. Now my friend Ms. Charmi will help us understand how Bloom's taxonomy can be implemented to ask questions in different learning situations.
Hello everyone. In the year 1951, Benjamin Bloom gave us an amazing framework to understand how stages of thinking are linked to our classroom objectives. It is called the Bloom's taxonomy. Bloom's taxonomy stimulates learning and it was revised to be more adaptive as per the contemporary curriculum by Lauren Anderson in the year 2001. Bloom's taxonomy covers 6 cognitive components starting from the lowest level of thinking, gradually moving to the highest level of thinking, which leads to the final stage where the child executes his learnings. Remember is the first component, the most basic step of thinking, and as the name suggests, it is just the step where students will recall the information that they have learned. Understand comes next after the child remembers what is taught or explained. It is this step where the child will start making connections with the topic. Analyze. After understand, the next step to higher order thinking is analyze. The child will examine deeper about the connections that he has made in the previous stages and build on it further in this stage where he will analyze. Apply. Apply is the fourth key component where the child is ready to implement his learnings in the situations that he would come across. Aditi would now take the discussion further about the other two components of Bloom's taxonomy. Thank you.
Thank you. I will speak about the last two key components of the Bloom's taxonomy. Evaluate. Evaluate is where the learner analyzes his ideas with other ideas to compare and choose what's best for him. This leads him to the final stage. Next component is the create. It's the final stage. Create is where learner put his ideas into practice and create his own model or plan. This is the final execution level. Bloom's taxonomy goes very well with our inquiry cycle of Doc, where the learner is making his own understanding about his big idea. Here is an example of a lemon to understand all the 6 categories better. Here are some quick question forms for each of the 6 components that we can use to ask questions suitable for different learning situations in our class. Thank you all for your time. Please feel free to share your feedbacks for the presentation on the Padlet. Have a nice day.